Question number 156. A non-reducing carbohydrate present in the white crystallized granules we put in tea and coffee is, and the options given are lactose, fructose, sucrose, maltose. Now, white crystalline granules we put in tea and coffee is table sugar. And non-reducing carbohydrates among the given options is option number 3, sucrose. Sucrose is a non-reducing carbohydrate present in table sugar, whereas rest of the options is option number 3, sucrose. Sucrose is a non-reducing disaccharide sugar made up of fructose and glucose. So option number 2 is an incorrect option. Disaccharides are reducing sugars except sucrose, such as lactose and maltose. These are incorrect options as these are reducing sugars. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 157. All the hydrogen and disulfide bonds of a complex protein molecule are broken. The structural level of the protein molecule which remains intact is, and the options given are tertiary structure, primary structure, quaternary structure, secondary structure. And the correct answer to this question is option number 2, primary structure remains intact when all the hydrogen and disulfide bonds of a complex protein molecule are broken, whereas rest of the options, that is tertiary structure, quaternary structure and secondary structure, that doesn't remain intact. So these are the incorrect options, and the correct answer is option number 2. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 158. An organic non-protein substance bound to an enzyme and essential for its catalytic activity is, and the options given are holoenzyme, apoenzyme, coenzyme, isoenzyme. And the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Coenzyme is an organic non-protein substance bound to an enzyme and essential for its catalytic activity. Coenzyme are organic molecules often derived from vitamins and is bound loosely to an enzyme and essential for its activity. Let's discuss rest of the options, such as option number 1, holoenzyme is an incorrect option because holoenzyme is apoenzyme, which is the protein portion of enzyme, plus cofactor, which can be coenzyme. Option number 2, apoenzyme is an incorrect option as it is a proteinaceous portion. And the last option is isoenzyme, and this is an incorrect option. Isoenzyme are enzymes that differ in structure but have identical functions. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 159. Hormone which stimulates the release of bicarbonates in pancreatic juice is A, while B stimulates secretion of digestive enzymes in pancreatic juice. Choose the option which fills the blanks correctly. In column 1, this is A and B, and the very first option given is secretin and gastrin. The second option is gastrin and insulin. Third option is secretin and cholecystokinin, and the fourth option is insulin and CCK. And the correct answer to this question is option number 3. That is, hormone which stimulates the release of bicarbonates in pancreatic juice is secretin, while CCK or cholecystokinin stimulates the secretion of digestive enzymes in pancreatic juice. Let's discuss rest of the options. The very first option is incorrect, that is secretin and gastrin, because gastrin promotes secretion of gastric juice. Second option is gastrin and insulin, and this is an incorrect option as gastrin promotes the secretion of gastric juice, whereas insulin is a hypoglycemic hormone. The next option is insulin and CCK, and this is an incorrect option because insulin is a hypoglycemic hormone. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 160. The part of the human brain called emotional brain, which also controls behaviors essential for life like sexual behavior, motivation, expression of emotional reactions, learning and memory is, and the options given are corpus callosum, limbic system, cerebellum, medulla oblongata. And the correct answer to this question is option number 2, limbic system. Limbic system is sometimes called the emotional brain because it plays a primary role in a range of emotions such as excitement, pleasure, rage and fear. Let's discuss rest of the options. The very first option given is corpus callosum, and this is an incorrect option. Corpus callosum connects cerebral hemispheres. The next option is cerebellum, and this is an incorrect option. Cerebellum is a part of hindbrain. And the last option is medulla oblongata, which is an incorrect option because medulla oblongata contains respiratory center, center for cardiovascular reflexes, and gastric secretions. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's move on to the next question.